Hello you guys, and welcome back to my Minecraft 1.21.9. What you see behind me is a fully secured and protected village. Yes, off camera I mined enough stone just to finish protecting this village, and they are fully walled in. Nobody should be able to escape, and I don't think anything can jump in, so it may not be the prettiest, but listen, it's safe, and that is really all that matters. Oh, where are you taking that? Oh my goodness, I don't have any cobblestone in the chests. I'm so sorry. Put it in there. Okay, you guys left me some great names for both my cats and my little copper golems, actually just in the most previous episode, but I really love to have some name tags so we can properly name them, and I don't have any, so that leads me straight into what we're doing, which is going down into the mine shaft, which I mentioned in the last episode we would do. And really gonna do it. What do I have in here? 2 leads. Okay, this is where I mined out a bunch of cobblestone for that wall, and right over here I've built a staircase down into this mine shaft because it's literally right here, like we're in. I haven't even come in here because I'm a bit scared, but I'm gonna mine out all of the minerals because I don't really have much of anything, so whatever's in here could probably be useful for something one way or another. So I'm gonna go ahead, just get every single piece of mineral that we can find in here. I'm a bit nervous because I think if we run into some ciders or cooked, that is an enderman. What's happening here? That's 2 endermen. Let me just not look at you guys. Okay, bad. All right, definitely a bit of a maze. Oh. Okay, I'm hoping we get a chest with a name tag because I really do want to name my cats and my copper golems, but I want to wait. I've kind of already picked the names. You guys have some great names for both my cats and I want to use, but I do want to wait until I can properly name them. Let me not break that. That is holding a ton of... what is this? Gravel. That's holding a ton of gravel, and I don't want to break that. Okay. I should probably take this copper, seeing as it's actually quite useful for us in this stage of our world. And I think that's it. We can pop down here, and there's nothing. I guess kind of the bummer about this mine shaft specifically is it's not very deep down, so the chances of us getting really good mining minerals is pretty slim, but the iron is quite useful right now because we're only on episode 4, and so obviously we're still using a copper sword, and some iron armor would be helpful because this is all I got. I'm a bit scared of these endermen because I'm dead in just like 2 hits if I accidentally look at them or hit them, so trying to keep myself some distance between me versus them. There's a huge vein of copper here, which I'm going to take full advantage of. And let me take this. I'm going to leave you guys and I'm going to head right back up here. Oh, looks like there's an upper level right there. I'm not quite sure how we actually get to that. So how's everybody doing? I have been really holding off on playing this off recording, especially once I finished that wall. So I'm super duper excited to be back. Don't know how to get up there. I'm just gonna... a name tag and some glowberries. I'm gonna take all of this stuff for now. I do think that is a spawner. There was... oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. We can name our cats. This is terrifying. Dead end. Perfect. I'm not gonna complain because it seems that we have some cave spiders on our hands, which I don't particularly want to deal with. I'm gonna leave that for now and head back over this way. I know this looks bad.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
There's the spawner. That was unfair. That was unfair. Okay, we broke the spawner. I'm kind of like about to die. Okay. Wait, let me let my health regenerate a bit because that was a bit too close for my liking. I'll take this string. Let me keep my health nice and regen before we turn this one he was kind of stuck there, but I'm not gonna complain. That made my life much easier. Is there any more hiding? Oh yes, there is. Hello, you. Perfect. Okay, let me grab these locks and get myself away across here. I see a drop down. Not sure if that's somewhere I've been or if that's a whole different part of the mine shaft. I'm probably gonna go ahead and just risk it and drop down there after I grab myself this coal because this looks like a pretty nice vein. Alright, let's do it. Have I been here? No, I have not. This seemed to kind of open us up to a very large space of the mine shaft. Yeah, this is getting tricky. Okay, dead ends. I'll take those always. How about down this way? Dead end. I will go ahead and mine this out. Did I bring wood? No, but luckily we're surrounded by wood because I'm gonna need to make myself some more tools pretty soon. Okay, a matter of fact, let me just break this right now and get myself some crafting table and sticks made so I can smelt some of my ores because my sword is about to break, my pickaxe is about to break, and those are two very important things for this journey in the mine shaft. I think without them, I am probably screwed. Okay, let me just set up a little camp right here, and I'm just gonna smelt up all of that iron because I can probably make do with it one way or another, and while that's smelting, I'm just gonna peek around this corner and it's a dead end. I will honestly take that. I'm gonna grab a little bit more wood so I can make a couple more sticks, and just so people don't come for me, I'm also going to make myself a shield. Okay, I will leave that there and hopefully not forget where that is and brave myself right over here because there is a good chunk of iron I could probably do with getting. No. Oh, dang it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, well, I'm now swordless, so let me go ahead and leave that. Alright, we're going to head back past this area and onto our undiscovered locations. Perhaps I'll actually head back to that spider spawner and just mine out and see if there's anything I happened to miss underneath. Okay, somehow I've lost the spider spawner, you guys. Where did it go? Oh my goodness. This way? Okay, here it is. Oh my gosh. It is a good thing I came back this way because there is more than just a spider spawner, it seems. Hints of a cave in here. I don't really want to explore it as I am here for the mine shaft, but there is so much coal, you guys. I can't resist being this early in the game, and it seems that I can access another part of the mine shaft, but I would rather go at it from finding it myself. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get really turned around where the heck I am even at. We are kind of just breezing through this mine shaft right now. I did find another chest, so let's see. In another name tag. Great news because we only need one more, then we can name all of our little friends back in our little cubby hole. I also think it's due time we get ourselves an actual house built, so I think in the next episode we'll be building our starter house finally. Oh, now we've really opened up into a cave, which looks kind of worth me poking around in a little bit because it does technically connect to more mine shaft, which I'm sure we may end up finding at some point. I don't know, guys. Curiosity really kills the cat here because I can't help myself from exploring a good cave. This cave is quite large, or this mine shaft rather, and I'm kind of starting to get turned around. I'm hoping to find one more name tag while I'm down here, but I am starting to kind of wonder where the heck I am. The bonus is I am getting a lot of ores, which is so handy this early on in my save. Oh my goodness. This is...
Yeah, boy.
Oh my goodness, you guys. I have no clue how to get back to right exactly where I was. I got cornered by some skeletons and a creeper came up. Oh my gosh, I'm so disappointed. I had so many levels. This is our first. How do we get there? That is the question. This is very unfortunate. This is very... I'm gonna have to try to go back for the rest of it in a moment. Okay, the important thing is I got all my stuff back. The unfortunate thing is I lost so many levels, you guys. That is such a huge bummer, but you know what? I guess that's the name of the game. Okay, where that cave entrance is I wanted to go to is back through here where I died. Let me just grab this iron because my priorities is how many ores can I smelt to get my levels back. Hopefully I can make it. Thank goodness. I have no clue how that guy was almost dead. The skeletons must have had a little bit of a boxing match, which I will never complain about. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this iron while I'm in here because I'm gonna need it. And I think that cave entrance was just back over here. Possibly right here. Amazing. Okay, I'm gonna take the chicken way out and do some normal caving because I need a break from that mine shaft after that death because it did hurt my pride a little bit. I can't lie. But again, the unfortunate thing is this cave really isn't in an area where we're gonna find diamonds or anything. So we're just settling for the iron and copper. It seems like this cave is nothing but a bust. So let's try to figure out how to get out of this mine shaft. I think I don't know what way I'm going. So I may kind of resort for just trying to... Oh wait, I take it all back. I know exactly where I'm at. This is just where we came in and my staircase is right here. Oh, perfect. Wait, now let's head out and hope it's not nighttime or any time that my villagers could possibly be dying because besides my own life, my villagers' lives are the most important because I'm slowly discovering, of course it's nighttime. Why would it not be nighttime? This is my luck. This is just my luck. Get away. Okay, I'll take that L for my life. I can't even pick up the blocks. My inventory is so full. Let me sleep. I didn't find another name tag for my copper golems, but I did get enough for my kittens, which is great news. I don't know what of this they'll be able to put away, but for now, I'm just going to dump everything in these chests for my copper golems to figure out. And let me pat this creeper hole that I have made. Sir, full gold gear. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, here you guys go, my little buddies. Hard at work, aren't they? Alright, we may only be 9 levels back on our journey of getting all of our levels back, but I really want to see kind of some of these trades we have from our villagers. I really would love to have some sort of stick or paper trade as a way to get some emerald because I have none. You have a clay trade. Stick! Stick! Peggy, my angel Peggy. Just stay right there, okay, Peggy? You're amazing. You're amazing. I need sticks right now. Let me make sure none of these guys have any other trades that amazing, because if so, I want to make sure I'm keeping them extra safe. You don't, Forest. You suck just a little bit. Where's the rest of my villagers? Guys, did some of my villagers die? Because there's only like 3 here.
Oh my god!
How did they die? At least I have Peggy, but oh my gosh. Where did they all go? Oh, okay, there's a couple in here. My goodness. Oh, Peter, you do nothing. I need to figure out how to breed the villagers, I'm sure, because I think I'm gonna need more than just Peggy and her stick trade to kind of make my way up with these villagers. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut down a couple trees so I can get a good amount of sticks to my name. Let's just cut away these random trees in this area. All right, I have 3 stacks of sticks. I don't think she'll be able to trade me all of those because there is a trade cooldown I know of, but we're gonna see how far this can get us and how many emeralds we can get to start out with. And I've just realized, do we have a librarian? That's like the most important villager, and I don't even know if we have one. So we may need to make this little Peter guy over here into a librarian because you don't even have a job. So oh my gosh. 6 emeralds for 32 sticks. Peggy, you are one expensive little lady, but that's okay. We are starting our emerald game. What I don't know how to do is how to make a lectern, and I guess my crafting book can't tell me how either, so Google, here I come, because how can we make Peter our librarian friend is what I need to figure out. My guys seem to be a bit confused here, which makes sense because I'm giving them things that I don't have in any of these chests. I'm so sorry. Alright, let's get this lectern made for Peter, shall we? Alright, hopefully Peter becomes a good librarian for us, because if not, we are cooked. Because I know this is a very important job for our village empire. Peter? Good. Peter? Peter, do you want a job? Do you want a job? Peter, where are you going? Why are you trying to escape?
Why are you trying to escape?
Alright, Peter, let's tie you up right here. Give you that. I wonder if they need some more beds. I know having enough beds and enough trading utensils is important. I don't know how important because I actually don't know anything. Give Peter the benefit of the doubt and say he needs a bed. I'm bringing him a bed. Peter, 1 bed coming up. Please take this. It's a bed. Peter, why won't you take the job? You have sparkles. Bro, that's crazy. Why aren't you taking this lock? Oh, guys, I'm not built for the villagers because I'm just not patient enough, to be honest with you. In my mind, I'm like, why aren't you just doing your job and becoming a librarian? I don't know. All right, I've given him some alone time and privacy. He's not taking it. Okay, well, how are you doing, Peggy? You're doing splendid, of course. Maybe he needs to sleep in this bed. Do you need to sleep, Peter? You have sparkles, but you're not taking the lectern. All right, let's see if because the sun is setting, Peter will sleep in that bed and then maybe become a librarian. Peter, you are my hope for a mending book or anything. Be honest, the deal is I just need you to look at this lectern and become a librarian. I promise I'll build you a nice house someday. Not today, but at one point. I'm taking you off the lead. Oh, Peter, where the heck are you going? Here's your bed. No. Is your bed in here? And lectern. I'll just sleep right here for him. Hopefully he turns into a librarian. Man, are you kidding me, you guys? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I may research this a bit off camera because I don't know. Do I need to break his bed? It seems cruel, but Peter, listen. He doesn't care. I wonder if we can make Palmer turn into a librarian by getting rid of his block, which is this brewing stand. And Palmer... Is this because you're wearing the blue? You were wearing a different color. Palmer paper trade. Come with me. And just sit tight right there. Thank you, Palmer. I'm gonna go plant some sugarcane right now. And then off camera, I'm probably gonna figure out how to start breeding villagers to get this population way up. And then we'll begin process of actually doing proper trading with them. Okay, I have 41 paper and 57 sugarcane. I think we can plant a good amount of this. All right, I'm gonna start out with that, and I'm gonna go ahead and trade these papers with Palmer, and hopefully he gives me something good. Oh man, I don't have enough to make another. I'm gonna steal this piece of wood and make a crafting table. There we go. I can get 2 emeralds from Palmer, and that is a good enough start for me, meaning we have at least traded with Palmer and we have a ton of sugarcane growing. I'm going to end this episode right here. In the next one, I am ready to build my starter house, and in between episodes, I'm just quickly going to see how I can breed my villagers to at least rebuild the population or build population. And I think we need to figure out how to get all those villagers way far away over to my village and just leave those villages abandoned. Is that terrible? I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys for watching up until this point. I love you all so much. Happy Monday. Have an amazing week, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.